Turned down everybody's microphone but my own. Time is 9:09, 53 degrees. It's AM 650 KGAB Radio. For those on hold, got to talk to Alf for just a little while, and you brought in?
I brought Swanee with me because he's the master. He knows everything.
He knows everything, especially about
I'm not quite sure about that.
So I'll get to calls just a little bit later from now. So yesterday, I see a little bubble of haze off in the distance, about 3 o'clock. About an hour later, it stretched all the way to Burns, and the sky was just gray with all of the smoke. I didn't know that a fire started Sunday evening. Does anyone know what started this fire up there?
I don't think they know the cause yet, but they said there was no lightning strikes that they knew of in the area.
Yeah.
So one can only speculate, but as of right now, they don't know.
They don't know. Okay, so now the reason I'm talking to Alf here is because, well, you two were up in that area because you got a cabin up there.
Correct. We have a cabin up there, and I asked Swanee if he'd come in because I know you want to relay everything to your listeners on exactly where this fire is headed and
where it is.
If you have a property up there.
Okay.
And we both have property up there, and we were up there yesterday. Wanted to get a few things out of our cabin.
The beer.
What got those out definitely.
Yeah, that's out.
And so, but I asked Swanee to come in because he knows that area like the back of his hand.
Sure.
And if anybody had any questions where exactly this is in line going, we could kind of help out.
Well, let's start there. Do you know exactly where the area where it started?
Well, they said that it was the Pelton Creek, Badger Creek area.
So Badger Creek fire.
Yeah, Road 501, and then it spread into getting close to the Waikolo area, right around Wold Track, Waikolo Mountain Home area up there. Yeah. And yesterday while we were up there, when we saw the plumes of smoke and it was really getting big and it really built, we were only there about a half an hour, Alf, and the smoke just started building, and then when we gotten down the mountain, we didn't have cell service up there. We got down the mountain, they said that it had jumped over Highway 230 at that time, so it was on the other side of the highway from the Wold Track and the Waikolo.
Well, it sounds like you got out just in time because you were saying that you got your stuff out of the refrigerator because they might turn off the electricity.
Right, we were a little worried.
They turn off the electricity.
Yeah, we was a little worried about the electricity, and we know when something like that happens that they have to shut off all the electricity. So, we went up there and pulled out all of our stuff out of the refrigerator and kind of learned that from people that had dealt with it with previous fires up there that weren't able to get there before they cut off the power. So we got a few little things that we wanted out of there and got the stuff out of the refrigerator.
Well, now overnight that fire just sort of exploded. It's not better, it's worse.
Sounds like it went from 150 acres when we came down the mountain yesterday to right around 2,300 acres now is what I saw in the report today. It may be bigger now as we speak.
I was talking with Don Day from dayweather.com. He explained to me it's going to get worse this week because it gets hotter, a lot drier. So anything that was going to go up and especially he said at high altitudes, things dry out really fast. So that's why we had a bunch of rain, and then within a week or so, everything's bone dry, just pretty much overnight.
Right. And, just a word to wise people, if you're going up from Cheyenne and you go into Laramie and you're going up 230, you're going to be stopped for sure right at Woods Landing, if not before that. So that fire is coming down the hill there, headed towards Woods Landing and Jelm. Right?
Yeah, they did evacuation notices for Jelm and Woods Landing yesterday afternoon too, so it's definitely headed that way.
Okay. This is Glenn. Is this a question about the fire?
No, I got a comment about that politician.
Oh, do me a favor, call on back after I get done with these guys, and I'll open up the phones to that. All right, thank you. So, you guys, your cabin, Woods Landing is one of my favorite places, not just because of the name. Burgers are great.
Once again, you're a food critic, so I know if there's food in the area, Glenn is going to find
exactly it. Exactly right. Have you tried their burgers?
They're phenomenal. I have, actually.
Yes. Okay, so you can trust me on this one here. So that area, did it look like Woods Landing was in any kind of danger?
Not at the time that we were up there. We're about 9 miles up the hill from Woods Landing in the Bear Creek area, right across from the Fox Park. So at that time it didn't look like it, but then they had evacuated them.
Well, what about your house, though, or your houses?
I would say we were about 2.5 miles from the fire. Yeah. As of yesterday, about 1 o'clock.
Probably about
yesterday, about 1 o'clock. So, but that was moving very rapidly. The sheriff pulled up. Told us we had to get out of there at that point in time. When we got back onto 230, you could see to the left of us, it was already blocked off going towards Waikolo.
In the meantime, here's Alf on Facebook holding a beer, smiling with this raging fire behind him here. Typical Alf kind of thing.
I was doing all the work at the time, Glenn. He was standing out there filming
surprised me a bit. Okay, so now, any chance that is it heading towards your house, away from your house?
I think it's a very good chance it's coming towards you. The way it sounds, the firemen are doing building fire breaks. They're doing a great job, but it's coming right down that hill. So if you're anywhere from Jelm all the way up to Waikolo, if you have something in that area, it's time to worry about it.
And them firefighters do a fabulous job. So I'd just like to say our thoughts and prayers go out to them. And I've seen it a couple other fires up there, and it's just amazing what they do. So they do great work, and we know they'll do the best job that they can up there.
Well, as this grows, I wouldn't doubt that they started calling in the big boys because it's getting that size.
And I don't. Did you hear how many they had?
They did say that there was 4 planes up there yesterday and a helicopter, and they did call in. I pulled up the report today. I'd have to find it, but a Type 2 team has been ordered. The Rocky Mountain Region Black Team will assume command of the fire operations on Wednesday, is what it said from the report that I pulled up today. So
let's see if this caller is on topic here. And he's gone, so I guess he wasn't. Okay, so you guys, I guess you wouldn't know when you can head on back. It's just a matter of when the sucker burns out.
It's all
There's
the
no way of
unknown.
knowing this.
Everything's the unknown right now.
Okay, so this was what your mountain retreat then? Just a way to get away from everybody? You guys?
Yeah, just go up there and have a little fun. To go up to Waikolo and Woods Landing and where you like to go, and
that's
do
what
some
most
four-wheeling and things like that. Just have a good getaway.
It's just a beautiful area up there. So hopefully we can get this fire. They can get this fire out and not cause too much damage up there.
This is Glenn. Is your call about the fire?
This is Tucker Fagan. I just want to tell you got 2 retired Air Force guys who do great stuff for this town, both Swanee and Alf.
Oh, okay. People. You guys are getting compliments. You might want to put your headphones on here so you can go ahead and hear this here. Okay, and now they have their ears on. Say that again.
Okay, hey, this is Tucker Fagan. I just want to say that Alf, Swanee, 2 retired Air Force guys who do awesome work in this community. You know, they stayed and they really help people do great things. Alf and his Thankful Thursday and Swanee taking care of a lot of military people. Right on. You're both great guys.
Thank you, Colonel. That's very nice of you. Thank you very
sir.
much.
Hey, appreciate that.
Both of you guys. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you for the call.
Thanks for calling in. All right. Well, as this develops, unless you can think of anything else we need to let people know.
I can't, but I'll definitely, I got your phone number, so I'll definitely shoot you a text if something
I'd like
comes
to know.
up that Swanee here is right here. We'll shoot you a text.
Any neighbors that you have up there that you know?
We do. We were up there with some of them yesterday, and we all got evacuated at the same time. There's 9 cabins right in our little area, and they came by and made sure we all got out of there safe.
And it's a real close-knit group. All of the communities up there all are very close, and we go up every year, and we go up there for the firefighters fundraiser and help them out
good
with
thing
that.
you did
So,
that.
Yes.
See?
And they do a great job up there, and everybody's in that community kind of knows everybody.
Yeah.
And so we're hoping everybody stays safe, and
all
especially them firefighters.
Guys, thanks for coming in. I appreciate
Glenn,
it.
thank you very much.
Thanks, Glenn.